Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, see, folks, I plan to do series videos I do for the one hour over there, try out food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff, and folks, I'm going to talk about the stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff that at the time I'm doing this, I was originally supposed to be reviewing a donut. But we'll get into that. Yes, indeed, folks, the format of the show is a very simple one. I'm going to go over there, I'm going to try out some stuff, I'm going to yammer on about it. It's going to be a whole thing. That's the gist of it. A little bit lower energy than I maybe normally am, just got off of work and everything, hence why grody work clothes. Typically, if I'm in the truck, which I am, and I've got grody work clothes, that means I was on my way to a place from work, and I found something to review. It's very much the case today, folks. So, what am I reviewing, and why is it not a donut? Well, folks, a little while back, I went over there, I did a review of a Krispy Kreme donut, which doesn't really happen all that often, because I don't really have a Krispy Kreme around me. But I have a coworker who does, and sometimes I give him a lift home. So that was my plan today, stop by the Krispy Kreme, grab something to eat, do a little review. But apparently the one that I was going to try out, they're under construction at the moment, despite the fact that they're not listed as being closed online. So, what am I reviewing instead? Well, I stopped off at a gas station, and just because, boom, we're doing. Let's see if I can get a decent picture of it. Kinda, sure. It's Rap Snacks, Oowee, Wavy, Lil Durk, Buttermilk Ranch chips. Folks, I've gone over there, I've reviewed a number of the Rap Snacks. They have quite a brand at this point. If you're not familiar, they're Rap Snacks. They're snacks that are affiliated with rappers in some way. I don't know. I get probably a licensing thing or something. I don't know. But apparently this one is with Lil Durk, who I have nothing on. No offense to Mr. Durk. I'm sure he's doing his Durkiest. I don't know. I'm probably a bit too old to try to all of a sudden, you know, learn all of the new hip-hop and rap artists that are going on. It's probably a bit outside my range. But I will try their snacks. So, hopefully that counts for something. Yeah. I've done a bunch of these. At some point I need to make a playlist. Let's see how these go. I mean, sounds good. It's ranch. I like ranch. Alright. Not much of a smell. One thing I have to mention, because I always like to mention it when it comes to chips. Here's the bag. You see the bag. Look at it. It's about as big as my head, and I got a big head. That's how many chips you actually get. That is ridiculous. I mean, I'm not just crapping on Rap Snacks. Like, every chip company basically does this. It's so that they transport better. No, it's fucking not. It's because you're getting us to buy air and you know it. But anyway, oh wait, it's got a little thing on the back. Designed by Mansell. Let's see. When you fall back, you have to know your worth and keep a strong mind in order to have a major comeback. People will try to count you out, but remember who you are and family over everything, only the family involved. Okay, I can go with that. That's a nice, I like these little sayings that they have on the back. It's a nice little personal touch. Let's try a potato chip. Potato chip. Try one first, to be fair to the chip. Okay. Lil Durk, I'm with you on this. I'm enjoying your chips. Because here's the thing with the Rap Snacks. For me personally, they've been extremely hit or miss. Some of them I love, I think they're great. Some of them, I'm like, why do these exist? These, I really like these. These are good. It's basically just a really flavorful ranch potato chip. But here's the thing. They sort of substitute, like, instead of giving like a stronger ranch flavor, there's sort of like a thicker flavor to it, which sounds weird, but trust me, go with it. Like because you do get some of the ranch flavoring, to be sure, it's still a ranch chip, but the flavor that you get before it is just this, like, it's a very almost savory flavor. It's so, like, and like I said, it tastes thick. Every chip tastes like it's gonna be a little bit weird. It tastes like you're eating more than one chip. And it's not that, like, I mean, yeah, they're wavy and they're decent sized chips, but it's just that you're getting such a pronounced flavor that's it. It's almost like you're eating more than one chip. And that's pretty great, because at the end of the day, usually if you want to get good flavor out of a lot of chips, you have to eat, 2 or 3 at a time. But these, even one, really goes a long way. And yeah, there's just like this, it's like richness of flavor that I don't think I've ever had with another type of ranch chip. I like these. I'm very down with these. I don't think they're my favorite wrap snack, but I'm down with them. Yeah. I like it a lot. I wish I got more of them in a bag, if I'm honest with you. But yeah, for being what they are, man. It was like I said, I mean, some of the wrap snacks I've had, it's like, why did you guys bother making this a wrap snack? Because a lot of them are just really kind of generic stuff that they just went over there and, put some rapper's face on it and put a little thing on the back. But when you go over there and, you come out with something new, something that's, I mean, granted, I don't know how. I'm sure there's probably been something equivalent to this that's existed before. But it's not something that's commonly available. And it gives a little bit of personality. It makes it stand out a little bit more. Aside from, just having Lil Durk represented on it. I like these. I like these quite a bit. And I think they're nice in their richness. My only gripe, really, is I would have liked more ranch flavor. That's my only gripe. Because I think if they'd gone over there and managed to still maintain the level of richness that it has, and then also give it like a stronger cool ranch flavor, that would have been like a nice sort of almost refreshing palate cleanser after the richness of the chip. But even as is, like, I'm definitely down with these. So Lil Durk Rap Snacks, this one's a winner for sure. I like these quite a bit. But question has to be asked. 2 questions. Would I get it again? Yeah. Would I get it again? Would I recommend them? Yes and yes. Yeah, I think that, I mean, the only problem I run into in getting them again is that I got them at a gas station that's nowhere near me. So I do run into that problem. I don't think I would come out this way just to grab them, but if I were going through the area, I might go over there and stop off to grab them because, like I said, they're not nearby where I'm at. And as to whether or not I would recommend them, yeah, I think they're good chips. They're rich, so, it kind of works out that you don't get a lot of them because you probably wouldn't want to eat a whole lot of them in one sitting. But I mean, the nice thing about them is they're kind of unique, but they're not like overly wacky. Like the Nicki Minaj ones where they had like the truffle or whatever the fuck it was. Those were interesting. And I reviewed those, by the way. Go watch that review. Those were interesting, but not necessarily in a great way. With these, they're just interesting enough, but still somewhat familiar. So I think they'll be pretty palatable for most people. But anyway, yeah, 5 things, folks. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of the week, monumental rest of months, stupendous rest of your year. Folks, you can go over there and have yourselves a truly ranch-tastic rest of your life. Because, I mean, yeah, people shit on it and stuff. Literally over in Europe, apparently it's just America flavored. Which I like that, actually. I'm fully willing to own ranch as being our flavor to represent throughout the course of the world. I'm sure not a lot of people who probably wouldn't be okay with that, but damn it, I'm from the middle of America, man, the heartland. We like ranch. Final two things. Number one, try to bring some positivity in the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do if you can't do it all the time, I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you can do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Now, folks, it's not always the easiest thing to do in the world. Trust me, I know. I'm over here getting off work. I'm giving lifts to coworkers. I'm sore. I'm bothered. Take a step back. Try to mitigate the level of assholishness in your life. So hopefully do better for yourself and for those around you. The very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, maybe you're going to go over there, and maybe you're going to go over there and you're going to park your car next to a car that's already parked, that's not particularly by anything, and was intending to just be left alone. Don't do that. Don't be one of those people. If you see a car that's just doing its thing, just park somewhere else. Park somewhere else. Don't be one of those creepy, weird-ass people. I run into that problem more often than you'd fucking think doing these reviews, because a lot of them I do from the truck, and a lot of times I do them from parking lots, because I'm just, trying to get it out of the way. And it drives me up a goddamn wall, because I specifically will try to avoid people. I'll be like, okay, if I'm over here, there's no reason for anybody to be near me, should be fine. And then inevitably, somebody decides they have to park like 2 spaces away from me. And it always bugs me a little bit, because I'm always a little bit concerned that they're going to see what I'm doing, figure out what I'm doing, and then go out of their way to fuck with me to ruin my goddamn review. Hasn't happened yet. Hopefully it never will. Be an interesting ending to a review if that's the case. But anyway, rant aside, maybe don't do that, because again, that's just creepy and weird and makes you a little bit of a dickbag. Instead, though, maybe go to Krispy Kreme Donuts that's open and eat a donut. Maybe you can review it. Bye!